Hi, I'm Luke.
And that was really bad. And I'm Jimmy.
And this is what's on the table.
You looked, you were leaning forward the entire time, and then you leaned, got up, and your head went off the freaking video. I'm gonna keep that. That was funny though. So we clearly are professionals at what we do.
You know it.
All right. So what are we talking about, Luke?
We're talking about professionals. Kaalia, Vast. This is a updated deck tech of the Zenith Seeker deck we had. This is a much powerful.
Much powerful.
Yeah.
It's a more powerful deck. Yes.
Much. It's a much.
All right. So
I've not slept in 3 days.
In Luke's previous iteration of Kaalia, he used Kaalia, the Zenith Seeker. And the reason why the purpose of that was he'd played Zenith Seeker in the main as a commander and put Kaalia in the main deck. Due to the fact that this is back when our power level of our group was a lot lower.
At the most of 6.
Yeah.
Average of a 5.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot lower. But then, as our decks become more powerful, because one person just started the arms race. We've talked about this before.
Fucking Tristan.
Yes, but the point is, we realized that might as well go for broke. Like, might as well just play Kalia in her full form, because this version. I love how this card came out like years ago in the original commander decks that Wizards made.
Yeah.
And it's still a powerhouse to this day. It's still a absolute powerhouse. Of course, there's a lot of old cards and what Magic the Gathering are busted. So, but more important. But now let's get on the Kaalia, the deck tech. What are we doing here? So what are we starting off with, Luke?
We'll start with the Planeswalkers since there's the least of them.
Okay.
First one, Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord. It gives everything, him and anything else that can deal damage, lifelink.
Which is pretty important in your deck because you have a lot of cards that either pay life to do stuff, so I mean this is really kind of important.
Yeah, and it helps drag stuff out of the grave too.
Yeah,
which is
if you get them that high.
It's
but
easy.
it can't happen. It can't happen though.
Easy, for some reason. Then Ugin, the Spirit Dragon.
You try to play this in almost every deck you have.
I know, because he's good. Leave me alone.
I mean, to be fair, he's generic. He wipes boards. Like he's
honestly one of my favorite Planeswalkers. All right.
It's funny that how you're one of your favorite Planeswalkers is Ugin. One of mine is Bolas.
It makes sense, honestly.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into the ramp.
Which is weird because if we were actually in the worlds of Magic the Gathering you would definitely be the person who would probably serve Bolas first, and I'd definitely be the person who served Ugin first.
I hate how much that is true. I honestly hate how much that is
because
true.
If you didn't have restraints if you were allowed to live in a world of Magic, you'd definitely be a rogue. You'd definitely be a rogue who would end up working for Bolas at some point or another.
Yeah. You're not wrong, and I hate it.
All right.
So let's go ahead and get to the ramp of the deck. The
ramp of
artifacts. Soul Ring. First one, staple. Good stuff.
No explanation needed.
The Signet. Let's go ahead and
a Boros Signet. Let's show the other Signets.
As well
so we have the Orzhov, Rakdos, and Boros Signet.
Good stuff.
Dope.
Good ramp. And one of the, I would almost say staple of the deck, Lightning Greaves, that will always go on Kalia.
Oh, 100%. Lightning Greaves and Swift of Boots are both just absolutely necessities in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just give it speed. You need to be able to have haste and swing almost immediately.
And I've got a couple other cards we'll go over that give it haste.
All right.
So the next one, Letter of Acceptance. It's just
is it the new card?
Yeah. This one of the Strixhaven cards.
Yeah.
It's just mana fixing.
3 mana, add any color.
2 and tap it.
Sack draw card. I mean,
it's not bad.
It's bad. No, it's bad command sphere. That's what it is.
It is. Yeah, but the fact that I could sack it for a draw is.
Well, 2 mana. Once again, it's bad command sphere.
It is, but it's still better.
Do you even play command sphere in this deck?
I don't know. Manolith.
If you don't play command sphere, Luke, and you're just playing bad command sphere, Manolith, Mana Rock.
Kind of sphere.
Okay. Wait, where's Arcane Signet? Do you know what an Arcane Signet got? We're getting you an Arcane Signet. We're getting you an Arcane Signet. Command Sphere. Dumb card.
Dumb card. It's good card.
Okay, so interesting thing I found out recently. I didn't find out. I realized this is dumb, with, I mean, obviously it's not broken by any means, but it's a really strong interaction with this plus Sun Titan, because you play this, you tap it for mana, sack it to draw a card, Sun Titan swings, get it back to the battlefield, you can tap it for another mana right there.
Holy shit.
So this can become 2 mana a turn plus draw with Sun Titan.
That's dumb.
I know, it's not broken by any means, but this is just solid
dumb.
card advantage. You can just constantly, every turn, the Sun Titan swing, tap for mana, sack it, draw a card, bring it back, mana, tap it, play spell.
And just keep going. That's...
And just every turn you get 2 mana and a draw from that, which is just, it's solid. It's not broken by any means.
It's a solid play.
Oh, yeah.
Now, another newer card, Replicating Ring. This is a fun card. I love it.
It's just such a solid card.
It is.
Like the fact you don't have to do anything to put counters on it, it just does it itself, is what makes this card really dumb.
Yes.
This is far, in a way, outclasses every other 3-drop tap for mana rock.
Yep.
Completely just outdoes them. Yeah, this card's insane. Like just because if you're playing a game where you're playing trying to play aggro, but your opponents are playing control on you, the longer this sits, the more deadly it comes.
Yep.
And once it hits, boom! Look at this. We got 9 of these things, 9 rings to bind them. And
the monuments, which is a good. They are needed in this deck because it helps lower
their mana.
costs.
Yeah, their mana reducers.
Yes.
This actually can. This is also great. Like just even like if you say you turn one, you play a land, turn one Soul Ring, and you don't play anything on the Soul Ring. Next turn you go cool, tap 3. Let's say no next turn, or say you play a Signet with that.
Yeah.
Then next turn you go cool, play a monument. Turn 2, play a monument. Play land, play a monument. Turn 3, and then after the monument you play the Lightning Greaves. Turn 3, play Kaalia, equip Greaves immediately. Boom, start going out to the races. Like you can play Kaalia for it doesn't matter which one. You can play Kaalia for 3 mana, which is really strong. Which is a lot of fun. So the Oketras gives you a 1/1 creature with vigilance. Bontu's makes your opponent lose life in game 1 when you cast a creature, and the Hazardous makes you discard a card, draw 1, you get the loot. Yeah, so, which is it's handy in this deck. All of them are good. All of them are solid. And Whip of Erebos. Foil. The foiling is making it,
that's alright.
That's alright. Whip of Erebos. Gives everything lifelink. Once again, we can't stress enough in this deck how important it is to give our demons and dragons lifelink. Yeah, it's handy. Now, from the last deck, or the last deck for this, I had a lot of board wipes in here. Now I have even more. But the deck is the... Every single angel, demon, or dragon is a pseudo board wipe now. Hits the field. Like it blows up stuff in some way. It blows up a lot of things in some way. Like, Enters Battlefield does 5 damage to everything. Enters Battlefield blows up all non-white cards. Enters Battlefield blows up all non-black cards. God. That would be annoying as hell. I'm going to build that deck. Alright, so another one. The next one we'll work on the sorceries. Seize the Spoil. Not bad. It's not bad. Discard 2, draw 2? Or something like that. Discard 1, draw 2, make a treasure. So it's not that bad. That's the only downside to that card is like its sorcery speed. Yeah. Wrath. And you know what it does? It goes angry. Mythos of Snapbacks. Hand it to me. You should reach for it. I'm trying to keep an eye on things. Trying to keep all 4 eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are professionals. Remember that. I was going to say something, but I thought I probably shouldn't say it on this. Don't worry. Cursing is fine. Saying certain things is not. Oh, Lord. No, this card's really good. It's another board wipe, so they get to pick some stuff, and then everything else just dies. Yeah. But if you pay the... red, black, you choose, like, okay, you get this, 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 and this. Everything else, dead. Dread Return. Solid card. Very solid. I think this should be played in every deck that plays black. If creatures are a part of your strategy, you need to play this card. Yes. This card is so insane. Just because 4 mana for Bring Something Back is already solid. It's not great, but it's solid. But flashback, sack 3 creatures, bring like, oh, I sacked these 3 little 1/1s. Here's Avacyn. Yeah.
another board wipe with life gain. Good stuff.
Fulmigate!
I love it.
When a token player is getting too rowdy.
And no, stop that. And I forgot the name of that card.
Sublime Exhalation.
Yeah, that. I looked at the card.
It's another board wipe.
Yeah.
And if you have 3 opponents, it's only 4 mana.
That's why I kept it.
Or in our case, if it's like a 6-man crazy pod that we have in our group.
It's 1 mana. Now, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth.
After you board wipe, you play it all back.
Yes, and
This card is really solid.
In this deck, it's really good. Because all my creatures, like damn near all my creatures, are legendary.
Yeah.
Now, I was telling you about this. I have a story about that card.
All right, story time, everyone. Story time.
I was playing against someone. It was an all-white deck, and it was Dustin's just board wipe, board wipe, board wipe, board wipe, board wipe, board wipe, just over and over and over. And of course, I was playing this deck, and they just keep wiping me out, and I'm getting frustrated. I draw into the Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. He had nothing. I was just like, tap, 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 play. He goes, oh, that's nuts. Oh, fuck. I had like, I think 12 creatures. Just hit field, and he goes,
I think you may got this.
Guys, I'm not fucked up. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. First one, Japanese. That is Exterminate.
Eliminate.
No, yeah, Eliminate, sorry. Exterminate.
So this is specifically, this is one of the Mystical Archive cards, specifically in the Japanese art.
Yeah. I don't have the English version, so I've got to settle with a card I can't read. I just got to guess what it does.
I haven't. I didn't bring this. I'm an idiot, but I have that version of that card in English. So yeah, Eliminate.
Yeah, destroy target creature, value 3 or less.
Pretty solid card.
Pretty solid. Then this one's D-Spark, which is
Ugh.
good stuff.
Dispark.
Yep.
Lespark? No, Dispark. Oh.
Dispark. Good card. Exile target permanent with mana 4 or greater. It's a good single board wipe.
Oh yeah, board wipe.
Board wipe. Sorry.
Removal.
Creature removal. Yeah.
Isn't it kind of messed up how it's perfectly fine to do a French accent, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you do any kind, if you say you try to do a Chinese accent, it's super racist. Both should be considered racist. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's like to some people it's still funny. But regardless, the point being is that. You know, why is one offensive but the other one's like, oh, it's just funny?
Because it's French.
I'm saying you do Italian accents also like the same. I'm saying like, I think it's just no one cares about Europeans.
No, we don't. No, not even the Europeans care about themselves.
You're right. This is Thrill Possibilities, right?
Yep. Add an additional as an additional cost this card.
Discard a card and draw 2.
Card.
Is it instant speed or sorcery?
Instant.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
We're dealing with this right now, you guys. Fight to the death.
See, I don't know that.
One of the jank cards that is actually pretty good.
This is insanely good just for the sheer fact that, like, if you're, like, you don't have to be involved in this combat. No. Like, it's just like, oh, as we talked about this in the original video, is like, oh, this guy swung out this guy blocked a bunch, and like,
everything dies.
And they're like, I blocked with a bunch of stuff out here, and it's like, and now I'm going to save them. Well, then I'm going to respond, I'm going to save mine. In response, before those resolve, no.
Everything dies. Oh.
Because like this thing, like let's say that he goes like, play this heroic intervention. He goes, I play a Chroma's Will. Now both are stuff indestructible. I'm like, you're like, before those resolve, fight to the death.
Oh. Oh. Ugh.
It's like
I would cry.
It's that fish. Oh.
All right, Rakdos Charm because removal is good.
Yeah. Also, the whole like. You can close out a game on like someone who's like playing the token shenanigans. You can go, I have 1,001 ones. You can't Rakdos Charm.
Oh, you can't kill Rakdos Charm. Oh,
wait, which effect? All your creatures do 1 damage to you.
Well,
I only have 1, so I take 1. How many did you say you had? Wait a minute.
2.
Hold up.
Wait a. Nefarious Protection because I need to pour it out sometimes. Alright, just like that. Mortify. That's all I want to see Fairy do now. Is like pick up his chain, just throw it away. More fun.
Oh lord, no, the Fairy Protection's a solid card.
Card. It's good in here.
Just got reprinted. I have a non-foil Japanese version. I'm trying to sell it. I want to keep
Hey guys,
that
you want
crap.
to buy a card? Crackling Doom. Good card.
Oh, they're shaking again.
Quit shaking it then.
I know. I'm
Shaky bitch.
I swear it's not crack. It's ADHD. It's my brain makes it.
It's brain crack. Dragon Tempest.
Brain crack.
Sounds like a fatality from Mortal Kombat. Just crack him open like a coconut.
Okay. We're getting out the handle again. Dragon Tempest. Creature with flying ears to the battlefield. It's haste. This is another way for a Kalia to get haste. And dragons enter the battlefield. You start doing damage to stuff. This card is just...
It's a solid card.
nice. It's a very nice.
Okay, Borat, calm down. Brave the sands.
You.
Alright then. Alright, I'm out. Peace, guys. He's doing the rest of this.
I know, yeah. Giving stuff vigilance and vigilance. Vigilance and being able to block extra creatures is pretty solid.
It's good stuff. Alright, the 2 ley lines that I have in the deck.
Lane line of lane line combustion and ley line of void.
Good stuff. It's,
This one's obviously just real. This is the hose half the graveyard decks we play.
Yeah.
I think at least a third of all my decks. I have a lot of decks. Are graveyard based, and like everyone in our group has a graveyard deck. So this is actually just a solid hate card.
it's a very solid hate card, and I love it.
And this is pretty decent because it makes it where if they're targeting your stuff, it just hurts.
Makes them think about it.
Well, I mean, it just hurts them more,
Yeah.
which allows you to make which does matter, especially with a certain card in your deck. We'll get to that in a while.
Oh, yeah. Smothering Tide.
Smothering Tide.
I'm going to take this card out just because it's a bad proxy.
Smothering Tide.
And to the void you go.
Well, it'll eventually get a real one.
Oh, yeah, eventually. Because when I stop being poor. Let's go for the Swamps. What?
Swamp. Here's all the swamps. Oh my god, you got one of the pretty ones.
Yeah, I got a couple of full arts in here.
Nice.
Which I don't remember how I got them.
No, we have swamps.
Yep. Let's get the planes. Don't worry, guys. We won't get to the commanders today, or the creatures.
Plains. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I mean your plains have some good attention.
Yeah.
Your swamps, man, we don't like them.
No, we don't like the swamps. And the one I don't have a Japanese in.
And it's got some pretty mountains.
Yeah.
Some foils and all the loves to the plains. There's some love to the mountains. There's like no love for the swamps. Just a little bit.
Yeah, and these are all the like tap lands and all that good stuff. So
Garbage.
Kind of garbage. Good, because it's a demon. Because it transforms.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. Ormondal.
He's got indestructible haste, flying, and was it lifelink? Yeah.
Yeah. And Timberlink.
I will say intimidate, like Deathlink. Oh my gosh, freaking half our group now calls it Deathlink now.
Yep.
If they have lifelink
so
and
proud
Death.
of it.
Of course, in the Digimon community, I got them all saying horse with goggles now.
Of course you did. The 2 expansions.
Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds.
Yep. Rakdos Guildgate. Bad. Good catch. Come on.
Just drop it.
Come on. There you go. Look at you.
Look
at you holding cards. I'm so proud of you. Gold star. These are all bad lands.
Oh my god! I didn't know how did we lose to this deck the other day? These are literally all terrible lands. Those not even a good Skyland. How do we lose to this deck? It's all got a bunch of bad land, like not even a single like halfway decent land. Like,
no, they're all bad, and I still whoop your ass with them.
This is the best non-basic land.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How'd you lose to it?
I don't know.
The previous commander. Why?
Because it's funny.
Okay. Start with the skills. Pay a white, give it intimidation.
Solid card.
Yeah, solid. Desecration demon.
Intimidation, give death touch or vigilance.
Oh yeah. Why did I say what?
I don't know.
Why?
Desecration demon. Forces your opponents to either A, take damage from it, or B, sack creatures from it.
Which is good.
Either way, you're removing stuff.
Oh yeah. Somewhere, somehow. Angry Tristan.
So this is a artistic rendering of our friend Tristan. It's pretty accurate in all honesty, but I think it's not furry enough to really represent him, but it's close.
No, it's close. If you put a little bit more around the facial area.
Yeah.
Sunscorched Regent. This card, I don't know why people don't get rid of it sooner.
I think it's
people let it just stay around.
I think because it's not doing anything to them. It's just giving you life. It's not damaging them, and I think a lot of players just don't care. Stuff's happening only for you, and not like if it was like yes,
if it was pinging people, they'd probably get rid of it faster.
Yes, this card is a card that should be got rid of.
Yeah,
but they don't because they're like, oh, that's not threatening me right now.
Yeah.
But in reality, that card's going to be very big, very soon, so it should be dealt with quickly.
Yeah, Herald of the Host, Flying Vigilance, and Myriad.
Myriad.
Good card. Fun.
Yep.
Indulgent Tormentor.
The dogs are busy trying to murder things. Oh yeah, please try to ignore the sound of the cacophony of barking animals.
My 500 dogs because of my wife.
Oh lord, yeah, Indulgent Tormentor, fun
Good
card.
stuff. Ooh, and a new card, Terror of the Peaks.
This card is so busted.
It's good stuff.
This card is so good. Oh, Warstorm Surge on a stick. That takes a little effort to remove.
It does. Now, possibly one of my favorite cards in this deck, Wandering Archaic. That's how I say it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wandering Archaic. This card is a hate bear.
I love it.
And so imagine this on top of this. Getting rid of this, I'm going to pay 2 extra and then take 3 to get rid of it.
Good stuff. I love it.
Or if you don't pay, then I just copy your stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's the card itself either makes them where they have to either A, pay extra stuff, or B, like just not play it all because they don't want you to have a copy of it. Oh, you want to play this counter spell? Well, guess what?
How would that work with extra turns?
You copy it.
So like.
So
my
have
turn
your
comes around.
your resolves first. So you'll take the first extra turn, then he'll take the extra turn right after yours.
Okay. I'm gonna play that against Dodgel.
Yeah.
8 turns later, Doom Whisperer. Good card. Solid card. I love it.
Phil's grave
Yep.
for resurrection shenanigans.
Demanding Dragon.
It's
very demanding.
I hear she's very demanding.
She can be. From other people, just not me. Blood Gift Demon. My stutter.
Please don't have an aneurysm on Oh lord.
Another new card that came to the deck. Shaddix Silverquill.
Shadrix. Silverquill.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
So yeah, new Elder Dragon's pretty dope. Pretty Doposaurus Rex.
Pretty good. I like him. He's a fun card.
Yep. Got a lot of cool abilities.
Yep. Ryusi. I'm trying to get his.
Hold on. He's the falling star.
We did it, guys. We're done. Greatest channel ever.
We just did it. We made the best joke of all time. Boom. I want to put a note in the description say 23 minutes and like 50 seconds or 52 seconds, the greatest joke of all time. You see the falling star.
Sunblast Angel.
I still think you should take this card out for other cards, but this is like it's a decent card.
For what it does, it's pretty good.
It's got a lot of keywords.
Yeah. Next one, Sunblast Angel.
This is actually a really good card, especially after someone just swung out.
Yes.
You just go, okay.
Aurelia, the war leader.
It's in a million pieces, worn out pieces, float up here and there. I swung out to kill him, and then he hit back. I really wasn't expecting that kind of clap back. All I'm having is a Bad day.
One day we'll make that into a song.
I need to join Remy. MTG Remy. I need to join him. No, he's been doing parody stuff for years. Well before he actually been doing parody stuff for well before he actually started doing the MTG, the directly MTG stuff.
Yeah.
But he only recently did last year. He actually made a channel, started uploading stuff, and he just blew up.
Of course.
I mean, he already had somewhat of a following, so
Yeah.
it helped. No, this card's dumb. This card's dumb. Help with the host in this card, you instant win.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Harvester of the Souls.
Harvester.
It's one of the
souls.
One of the only non-flyers I have.
But it gives you card draw, so it's fair.
Yeah.
Everything has haste.
I don't ever use that first effect.
Other things have haste?
No, his other effect, yeah.
Yeah, no, that never gets used. Unless, is this cast or inner? Yes, cast, so yeah. That'll never happen because it's...
No, Commander. Sarah's Guardian. Not a bad card.
The only way that would ever come into play is like with like Relentless Rats or Trist. Oh wait, this is the perfect counter to Tristan's his Aetherios deck. Remember, because it's all the Shadowborn Apostles.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Shadowborn Apostles. So yeah,
he would have a bad time.
you play that like, oh, I have to remove this or my deck doesn't work anymore.
Sower of Discord. Arguably one of my favorite cards in the deck.
This card is disgusting.
Especially on turn 4.
You played on turn 3.
Oh, yeah, it was turn 3.
Because you swung with Kaalia turn 3 and dropped this thing, and then you go, cool, I pick you. You're also getting hit, by the way, because of that. And you just won that. Like, now, keep in mind, this was a 3-player game, but still, I mean, it actually made it worse. But
turn
like
5.
Turn 6.
It
Turn
wasn't
6,
yeah.
turn 6, you killed us both. Like, it was disgusting. Neither of us had... that was, oh my gosh.
That was like the perfect opening.
And that was against, what's his name's, that was against, was it Mikey? Mike King?
No.
Who were we playing against?
I don't remember. I just met the kid the first time.
Wasn't a kid, I'm pretty sure it was Mike King, because
Oh, I don't know. It might have been.
was it a big guy?
No. He had a red-blue deck, I think.
Oh, it was Eric, that's right.
Yeah.
It was me and Eric. Oh.
Yeah. You were like, hey, try out your new Kalia.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
Oh.
I can't never say the first name properly. The whispering one.
Sheoldred.
She old red.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, she old red. That's how it's spelled out. Sheoldred, whispering one. This card is just bonkers. It's not Kalia can't play it, but its card's just so good in general that if you just hard cast it, it's stop shaking.
Yes.
Whole lot of shaking going on.
I'm bet.
All right.
Yeah. Cards get mixed up. Sorry.
We need
Demon of Loathing.
eventually we'll have proper equipment instead of just phones and stands.
Shake.
Demon
Earthquake.
Loathing. Decent card. Pretty decent card.
I like it.
If you actually get to start hitting in, it does a lot.
Yeah. Emeria Shepherd. Landfall.
Removing
Returns cards from the grave to the hand and lets play plans and it goes to the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring stuff back.
Yeah. Dragon Mage. People hate that card.
Apparently people don't like being wheeled. I don't know why.
I love it.
Me too.
Dracu said.
Bolus loves it a lot.
I bet he does.
Like I said, this card's also really just dumb.
I love it. It's so much fun.
Oh, it's so much. Hits board swinging. Oh, I'm burning everything to the ground.
Oros the Avenger. It might come out.
It's a decent card.
It's a decent card for now, but I think I can bring it out for something else.
Yeah.
This card.
He's not as good as the other legendary dragons from that block, same block.
Like, he's not bad for what he does.
All the other ones do so much more, which is insane.
Bladewing the Risen. A reanimation. Alright, guys. We're done. We made the greatest 2 jokes in the world.
Second best joke, 29 minutes and 28 seconds, or 25 seconds.
Sephara the Skyblade.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah. Here's everything indestructible.
Yep, good card.
All flyers.
Yeah. Arguably one of the strongest cards in the deck. Kalia, Blade of Gold Knight?
Double the power, yes.
Yeah.
Double up damage, baby.
Good stuff. Another card that Jimmy helped me get, Villas. Good card.
This card's so dumb. This card is absolutely disgusting. This is I think this is one of the most powerful mono black cards in Commander. This card is just absolutely just bonkers.
It's good stuff. I love it.
Card oh.
The next one, Avacyn, Angel of Hope. Love it. So much fun.
Everything's indestructible.
Yep. Then the last one, Raya, Dawnbringer.
We gotta bring stuff back.
Yep.
But no, I really feel like it's interesting because Villas is pretty much a fixed version of Gristlebrand. And I love how his mana cost is actually reflective of Avacyn's, and his stats are as well.
Yep. Because they came out of the same.
Gristlebrand and Avacyn were the same. Yeah.
Yep.
No, they made this this is a fixed version of it years later, but it mirrors her really well, which is really interesting. But yeah. This card's. I think. Yeah, this card's just bonkers.
Yeah. This deck has had a few changes.
But the most important change is
the commander, which skyrocketed
changes the
power.
entire the strategy of the deck. It really does.
Instead of having to wait 10 turns to play one card, I can now get it out in turn 4 and just start smacking.
Turn 4? You mean turn 2? That was so
I can get
dumb.
her out turn 2.
That was so dumb. You turn 2 down Kaalia, swung in turn 3, started dropping demons on us. That was disgusting.
I loved it.
Let's try your new Kaalia deck. Collapse. Please stop.
Kaalia, you just see Kaalia in the background. Get wrecked!
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, this deck has had quite the power jump. With just that one card, than the stuff I've added.
Oh, yeah. So, anything else you want to say, Luke, before we end this? Just
subscribe if you love us.
Yeah, like this. Share this. Subscribe. We need them subscriptions, baby.
It would help us a lot if you could share it. We would greatly appreciate it.
What that man said. But, yeah, that's it. So, my name is Jimmy.
I'm Luke.
This is What's on the Table.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.